What's it like getting into this whole acting world? Obviously, you've done EastEnders and obviously doing other projects. Firstly, what's the difference between a soap and then doing another project? Soap seems to be like a bit of a machine.
Yeah, it moves very quickly. No time to think. You develop an instinct, and you have to trust your gut and your instincts, which is amazing. Um, and with filming curfew, yeah, it was slightly different. You still had to, it still moved quickly, but there was an end in sight, which meant that I found that for myself, with having an end goal in sight, I could sort of maintain an enthusiasm for longer because there's an end, you know? Yeah.
We're doing EastEnders as well. When it comes to like learning scripts, is it quite fast paced? How did you learn those scripts and in a fast paced kind of capacity?
I feel like you sort of just do because you have to. If you don't know your lines, then it depends on the story. Sometimes it's very conversational, and somehow I can just, if it is conversational, very back and forth, I can sort of look at it once and just do it and understand what I have to say based on what they're saying. So that's sort of easy. But when the story's a little bit nittier and grittier and there's more sort of substance to what you're doing, it's a good idea to learn it a couple of days in advance. Preaching to myself there.
If you were ever going to do a story or a script that you might be out of your comfort zone, do you ever think twice about doing it, or would you be like, actually, yeah, I want to try and do this role?
No, I'd love to do something that really sort of required a lot of me, and sort of forced me to go somewhere. And I can romanticize suffering, and I think that that's something that artists sort of do. I don't know, maybe just I have some sort of issue, but I can romanticize suffering, and the idea of really sort of going to a perhaps quite a dark place for the sake of pouring your whole soul into a role, that's really great. I love that, and I love those sort of actors that do that. Joaquin Phoenix, he ate like an apple a day for 6 months to get into that sort of Joker state. And I just look at that and I'm like, oh my God, that's incredible, like, wow.